Local 4 News begins right now with a breaking news alert.
We are following two big stories this noon. The first out of Flint, where City Hall is under heightened security after police say an airport officer was stabbed at Bishop International Airport. We'll work to get you the connection there. Also, on Detroit's east side, police and FBI are digging behind a home on Dickerson Avenue in search for missing persons. Thank you so much for joining us this noon. The situation in Flint does top our news. You are looking at video of a police presence that is there, a very large one. Also, our Steve Garagiola is live at Bishop International Airport there in Flint. We know that the airport's been evacuated. Steve, what's the connection with City Hall being under heightened security?
Well, right now the connection is an abundance of concern, abundance of security. There is no threat at City Hall. City Hall is open, but the police chief said because of this situation here at Flint Bishop Airport, in an abundance of being careful, they have put security around City Hall. There is no incident at City Hall. Let me establish where we are just with a live shot here first. We're on the west end of the airport. You're looking at the terminal. It is closed. It has been evacuated. The airport is closed to all passengers. No flights coming in or coming out. I'll share some video with you that we acquired from what happened earlier this morning. As we understand the facts right now, this happened at about 9:45 this morning. Witnesses inside report that a man was at the ticket counter up on the second floor. He apparently got into some kind of a disagreement there. The agents at the counter got concerned and called airport security. The airport police, a police officer approached this man. He was agitated and clearly got violent. The man had a knife. The police officer was stabbed. We do know the police officer has been taken to the hospital. He is currently still listed in critical condition. The man, the alleged attacker who had the knife, is in police custody. The FBI is the lead agency on this, and we don't know what the situation is. Could be a disgruntled passenger. Possibly there could be some kind of terrorist activity involvement, but nobody is speculating about anything like that at this point. The facts we know: an officer here at the airport was stabbed. He's in critical condition at the hospital. The attacker, the alleged attacker with the knife, is in police custody. The FBI has told us they will have a news conference sometime within the next hour or so to brief us on the latest information. And again, just to make clear what's happening at City Hall, just an abundance of care. The police chief said because this incident is happening here at the airport, they have put extra security around City Hall, but there was no incident over there. So that's what the situation is here now. We'll get more information from the FBI and, of course, have that at 5 o'clock. Rhonda?
All right, Steve, thank you. Also breaking news on Detroit's east side, where police and FBI are busy there as well, actually digging behind a home on Dickerson Avenue near Waveney. And this is in search for missing persons. This is the scene. Sean Lay is there live. Sean, talk us through what has prompted all of this and what you're hearing in terms of who they're looking for.
Yeah, the police were led here bright and early this morning. Take a look over my shoulder here. We're at Canfield and Dickerson. Dickerson and Waverly just down the street. Officers here regrouping. The investigators, they've been working hard all morning long, clearing away really thick brush in search of two missing people. They're across the street regrouping. Across the street is the home. Behind that home, let's take you there. That is the focus of the investigation. Take a look. Our cameras were able to see those investigators combing through and digging away and chopping away with axes. Heavy, heavy brush from overgrown trees and bushes there. They were led here early this morning from an informant who has something to do with the missing persons case. And in fact, what police are telling us is that this is the search for two bodies possibly buried there, related to two different separate missing people's cases, missing persons cases right there. The question is, what everyone's wondering, who are the missing people? Have the loved ones been informed? Here's the very latest from Detroit Police.
Unfortunately, I don't want to get into which cases these are connected to. I don't want to bring any false hope to the families of the loved ones and the missing persons. So I really don't want to bring any names to these cases just yet.
What I'm being told is the cases are at least a year old. That is a big clue that investigators are going through here. They're clearing away that brush around us so they can get to the ground and then stop digging. We are told they have not found any human remains as of yet. Police were here on this street earlier this morning serving a drug warrant at the house right next door. It's unclear if that's related to the missing persons cases that they're trying to solve right now. Back to you.
All right, Sean, thank you. There is also a hearing this afternoon in Detroit in connection with the Iraqis being detained by ICE and their future. And there is a rally going on right now in Detroit protesting their potential deportation. Nick Monticelli joins us now there live. Nick, talk us through what people are saying.
Rhonda, good afternoon. There's about 300 to 400 people who have lined the streets here. Lafayette in front of the federal courthouse is now closed. These are all family members, friends, relatives, even strangers who are here to protest the potential deportation by ICE and the new administration. So all of this is because there is going to be a 2 o'clock hearing inside of the federal courthouse. The ACLU has filed a lawsuit, and they are all hoping to try to sway people in their direction. I do want to show you some video to bring you back just a moment and listen to some of what happened just about 2 weeks ago. So if you remember, about 2 weeks ago, there was a large roundup. About 100 Iraqi refugees who are living in America were rounded up by Immigration and Customs Enforcement agents, saying that because of past crimes, they have to be deported back to Iraq, back to their original country, the country of origin. So now you have all these people lining the streets and then lining the fence along outside the ICE office because they weren't sure what was going on. They had no idea where their loved ones were going to be. And now they know that all of them are still currently being held in a facility in Youngstown, Ohio. In the meantime, though, this federal lawsuit is going to be heard again at 2 o'clock this afternoon, with the ACLU saying that this is against all civil rights and all civil liberties. And one woman, the leader of this rally, says that they are convicted of their crimes, but they already paid their time.
They did their crimes, they did the time. They have families, they have businesses. They have a love for their country. This is their country. And the big thing is that they are risking, death going there.
So you're looking live right now at Sky 4 overhead right now. Again, Lafayette on the outside the federal courthouse. You can see that the crowds are actually growing as we speak, and they're taking over Lafayette. This is actually a peaceful rally. They went ahead and filed their permits. This isn't a problem at all. Homeland Security is out here bringing out their officers. There were canine dogs out here sniffing for bombs just in case. They have closed this road entirely now for this protest and rally to happen. Back here live on the street, you can see that every single one of these folks here either carrying an American flag, wearing American colors, holding signs that say Trump, Pence, hear us, this community, we voted for you. So now it's going to be up to that federal judge. The deportations are on hold right now. They are on a holding status until this lawsuit goes through. Again, the ACLU will be in front of a federal judge at about 2 o'clock this afternoon. We are live here outside the federal courthouse. Nick Monticelli, Local 4.
Nick, thank you. We are also following breaking news out of Clinton Township this noon. Police released a statement regarding the death investigation of little 3-year-old Cameron Dillard, who accidentally shot and killed himself yesterday when he found a gun on the ground. Clinton Township Police stated that they will be presenting their investigative report to the prosecutor's office tomorrow, seeking charges against a 29-year-old Mount Clemens man who was the owner of that gun. We're going to switch gears here and check in with Brandon with a look at our forecast on this first official day of summer, although it's been feeling like it for a while.
It really has. I mean, it's been at times during February, April, we've had warm stretches, but the last few weeks warm and muggy. And today, the first official day of summer. Hope you're enjoying it. It's comfortable out there. 72 in our metro zone, most of Wayne County and Metro Airport. 72 degrees in Ann Arbor. In our west zone, Pontiac at 70. 71 in Adrian as we head into our south zone, and temperatures into the middle and upper 70s through the afternoon. Some fair weather clouds forming, but no rain in the forecast for you this afternoon, and the winds out of the west 5 to 10 miles an hour. Anybody heading out to do a little boating? We have waves of a foot or less, and the water temperatures are coming up. Looks pretty good on the water today, but storm troubles tomorrow. Rhonda will have more coming up.
All right, sounds good, Brandon. Thank you. Still to come, we are tracking a very big storm. Its name is Cindy, and it could cause some trouble for anyone living along the Gulf of Mexico. And boosting pay for Detroit's lifesavers. Find out how much more EMS workers will be earning. Almost a Welcome back, everybody. If you are just joining us this noon, Flint police say that someone is now in custody after an officer was stabbed this morning around 9:30 at Bishop International Airport there in Flint. You are looking at live pictures of the airport where the investigation is underway. The officer is in the hospital listed currently in critical condition from those stab wounds. The airport has been evacuated and closed for the time being. Meanwhile, on Detroit's east side, police and FBI investigators are digging behind a home as they search for missing persons. Investigators are not offering any more details other than the general location, that it's a home on Detroit's east side, I believe on Dickerson, and that the missing persons are not children, but they don't want to give any families false hope by telling the identities of the people they're looking for. Now to a developing story on Detroit's east side where police are investigating a deadly shooting. The victim is a man in his 60s that was found shot to death in front of a vacant home on Park Grove Street just off Chalmers near 7 Mile Road. This discovery was made around 6 o'clock this morning. No arrests have been made. And developing on the city's west side, police are looking for the gunman who shot and killed 2 men inside of a vehicle. The victims were found shot to death this morning on Glastonbury Avenue near Puritan in the Southfield Freeway. They were found inside of a Chevy Malibu. Police say that an assault rifle was used, and they did not have any other information on a suspected shooter there. The FBI says suspected gunman James Hodgkinson acted alone when he shot and wounded top House Republican Steve Scalise, Michigan native and lobbyist Matt Micah, and 3 other people on the Northern Virginia baseball field last Wednesday. Officials also say that Hodgkinson did not have any ties to terrorism. Pay raises are on the way for Detroit EMT workers and paramedics. Mayor Mike Duggan announcing the raises in a news conference held not so long ago. The raises are being made possible through a contract modification and extension for all of the city's EMS field staff.
The 215 men and women of our EMS services have just ratified a new contract that's going to provide an immediate 4% pay raise, well-deserved.
Last year, Detroit's EMS handled more than 130,000 calls. Still to come here on your Wednesday at noon, there is a tropical storm, a strong one that's getting stronger. And its name is Cindy. Where it's headed and who could be impacted. Brandon?
Yes, we will take a look at that storm and its impact perhaps on our weather. A couple of areas to watch out there. A sunny start, but we get into some summer storms soon. Next.
There are so many products out there claiming they can keep annoying bugs away.
But are they safe and do they work?
Now Help Me Hank and Dr. Frank McGeorge teaming up and revealing what you need to know to keep your family safe and keep the bugs away. Tonight at 11.
Our client was
Welcome back, everybody. And it does look like we could be getting some rain and thunderstorms, not so much today, and certainly not like they are seeing in the south, Brandon.
It is misery down south. Heavy rain and flooding, flash flooding, pelting the Gulf of Mexico. Take a look. Tropical storm Cindy gained strength overnight, moving closer to the Gulf Coast, and severe flooding already hitting parts of Louisiana along the Florida Panhandle. Businesses are shutting down.
When you live in a beautiful place, the good Lord washes it off every now and then.
And coastal towns in Louisiana also preparing for the worst, with officials estimating as much as 15 inches of rain to fall and tides 3 feet higher than normal as they encourage people to evacuate the area. Also have many parts of the Gulf Coast region under tornado watches right now as well. Here is a look at Cindy, the latest update for us. And we have, again, this tropical storm with about 50-mile-an-hour winds swirling around it just south of New Orleans. And over the next couple of days, here is the projected path. By tomorrow night, it's well inland, and it's that threat right as it comes close to land. That friction of this spinning storm will create some swirling and tornadic development possible as we head into later tonight, early on Thursday. And then it starts to spread more moisture up into the middle part of the country, and we could see our humidity and temperatures begin to rise as well. Also watching a separate warm front that's going to impact our weather tomorrow. 72 degrees outside right now. It is a good one. Middle and upper 70s through the afternoon on this first day of summer, looking good. Overnight, we have increasing clouds, some sunrise, rain and thunder tomorrow. So before 7 a.m., we expect showers to start moving in. And the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma has east side marginal or weak risk for severe weather, while our west zone and parts of our south zone better chances for severe weather tomorrow. And it's mainly in the afternoon. Even though we have showers coming in the morning, it's the heat, humidity, everything on the rise, instability increases as well, and that's when we expect some storms to fire off. Not everybody gets in on the action. Probably a better chance for a free lawn watering early in the morning. Here's that warm front that we'll watch coming in tomorrow morning. And that tropical storm way down south will continue to spread clouds, moisture, heat, humidity up into even the Great Lakes region as we hit the end of this week. Model is not showing anything today. Again, first day of summer. We're good to go. Here is tomorrow morning, 6:30, and you see some of these heavy pockets of rain. Probably not a deluge for everybody, but midday it's a break. Muggy and warmer, and then boom, into the afternoon and evening. That's when we need an eye to the sky, as we could see some stronger storms, again, mainly through the mid and late afternoon and into the evening hours Thursday. Friday, another day we start out wet. GM River days start Friday, and I think after the morning we should be good for most of the day Friday and Saturday. A chance for a couple of showers Sunday. Ford Fireworks, Rhonda, looks like we could get some showers, but would be midday, and fireworks should be good.
All right, sounds good, Brandon. Thank you. Still to come, turtle trouble. A sea turtle lost her way on a Florida beach where she ended up. That was quite a surprise for a few people. Next.